Hello everyone, this is Jade Noble back at you with another video. Today I'd like to talk about what I believe is the most underrated coin to collect that is US. It is the Seeded Dollars series that I believe is the most undervalued. And I'm going to give you my reasons why, but I would like to compare it to the Morgan Silver Dollar series, which is highly collected. But the rarest ones in the Morgan Silver Dollar series aren't even as rare as the most common seeded dollars, and the prices are a lot different compared to the seeded dollar series. And this is a classic design. It's a seeded design with the eagle on the back. It's a really nice design, and I think these are highly undervalued, especially in today's coin collecting. So I'd like to show you guys a little bit of why. This is an 1859 New Orleans silver dollar graded NGC AU55. And if we look at the overall mintage of this coin, it has 360,000 mintage, which is not a particularly low mintage even compared to some of the Morgan Silver dollars. But if we look at the rarity, which is the most important part, you can see the survival estimate is 7,500 in all grades. In MS60, it's 750, and in MS65 or better, there is only one. If we look at the pricing though, in Mint State, which there's only 750 known, the pricing is around, it looks like upper 2000s on up. So, I mean, you're looking at around 2000 on up. You could even maybe get one for about 1800 on up, but let's just say $2,000 and up. Even in 65, where there's only a few known, well, actually it says 4, but that might have been the same coin, but we'll just say there are 4. It looks like it's around 30,000. Now, let's go to the Morgan Silver Dollar series. Let's go to the 1893S. Now this one has 100,000 mintage, but if you look at the rarity, there are 9,948 known in all grades, and 123 in Mint State, and 16 in MS65 or better. So overall, the only thing that this coin has on my 1859 O seeded dollar is in Mint State there are fewer. But let's look, guys, in your low grades, this coin, even in the lowest of grades, good 4, you're looking at least a $3,000 coin. Even in AG3, almost a $3,000 coin. So in all grades, 9,900 known to survive. This coin is worth more in super low grade compared to this coin right here in Mint State, and especially in AU55. This coin's worth about 13, 14, maybe $1,500 in AU55. And this coin, even in the lowest grade, is about $3,000. And once you get to Mint State, which this does have an upper hand, but if you go to Mint State on this coin, you're looking at 180,000. Now it does range a lot, but recent sale, $180,000 from Marriage Auction. And even in lower, in Mint State 61, yeah, you're looking at $200,000. So although there's 10 grade in MS61, 4 grade in MS62, 10 and 63. Now these are all PCGS numbers, but in MS64 there's 4, and in MS65 there are 5. Look at the difference in price, guys. You're looking at 700,000 compared to this coin, which only has 4 known, and it was at 30,000. So a huge difference in price there. And even if we go back to the seeded dollar series and we look at one of the more rare ones, so if we go to the 1871 Carson City, this is one of the rarest silver dollars ever minted. Look at that, guys. 1,376 mintage. It's a regular struck coin. Carson City, so you got a lot going for it. Only 150 known, with 4 surviving in Mint State 60 or better. Let's look at the price guide. So in low grades, this coin in good 6, which is about, okay, a good 6 in PCGS is about that 4,000, maybe upper 3s, but around the same price here, although there haven't been many that have been sold in a while. But it's just slightly above, guys. And this coin is about, see, 100 times more rare than, and it's a Carson City, so it has a lot going for it. But even in Mint State, guys, look at this. Mint State 61, this is where it really gets crazy, especially for the rarity. Only 2 known in MS61. Remember, it was 200,000 for the Morgan Silver Dollar in 1893S. Well, this one is 115,000, and it looks like the last one sold for only 84,000. And look at the NGC ones; they're even lower. One sold for 58,000, but overall, it looks like it's around 100,000, give or take. But you can see even in the highest grades, MS63, 101,000, MS64, which is the highest known grade, 241,000. So that's about the same. Well, now it does say 375. That's still about the same as probably an MS62, 63 in the 1893S. And you're talking about a coin that only has 1,376 minutes, and it's a Carson City. You can go back to the Morgan Silver Dollars, and you can go to 1889 Carson City. This is the rarest Carson City with the least survival rate, 350,000. So about the same as my seeded dollar. And if you look at the rarity, it's got 25,250 in all grades, and 4,250 in MS60 or better, and 7 in 65 or better. Now, if we look at the price guide view, obviously it's quite a bit less, but compared to this coin right here, which has a far less survival rate, and it has far less survival in Mint State. In AU55, I told you guys this coin's worth about, let's just say $1,500 max. About the this Carson City 1889, you're looking at 15,000, about $12,000 to $15,000. So a huge difference there in price, about 10 times difference. But even compared to the rarest, that 1871 Carson City, which is the rarest Carson City for the seeded dollar series, even in that case, you're looking at a difference of literally, it is a good sizable difference, technically, because in MS61, I believe they were running closer to 100,000. But overall, guys, you're talking about a 5 times difference overall. But look, once we get to MS64, which was the highest known, about 120,000, and the other one was about 300. So the range is getting smaller overall, and especially once you get really high up there, like an MS65 plus, and they do have one that's actually, I think, an MS68, yeah. You're looking at almost $1 million. So as you can see, the price difference between the seeded dollar series and the Morgan Silver Dollar series is quite a big difference. And I think overall, if I had to give a main reason why, is because I think the seeded dollar series, the design went through the dime, quarter, half dollar, and dollar. So the design really doesn't have a lot of uniqueness for this particular series, but the Morgan Dollar, that design is specifically towards the Silver Dollar series. It's the only one. Same with the Peace Dollar, but the Morgan Dollars seem to have the most value. But at the end of the day, for the rarity and overall, I feel like collectability of this coin, I feel like the prices are a little low, especially for the Carson Cities. And just for the rarity sakes and the survival rate, and these are regular struck coins, we're not talking about proofs. I think these coins are undervalued. But I'd love to hear your guys' feedback in the comments. What do you think? What do you think is the most undervalued coin that the U.S. has minted? I just think this one, the seeded dollar, It's just highly undervalued, especially compared to its predecessor after, which was the Morgan Silver Dollar. I know we did have the Trade Dollar series, but it was a pretty small series. But for two bigger series, like the Seeded Dollar and Morgan Silver Dollar, that went over multiple decades, the Seeded Dollar has definitely not had the same collectability, and the pricing has not been anywhere near the same as the Morgan Silver Dollar, especially for rarity. But I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.